What's up, YouTube? Another rainy day in New York. We're gonna spend our day doing something else. Something else. Since it's such a rainy day outside, we're going to spend our day designing our catch can. So a lot of you guys always wonder how I go about my whole designing, aspect of this whole thing. I like to 3D design a lot of things because, I don't know, it's just my background. Like, spent 4 years doing architecture, and this is all they teach you, how to do 3D design and whatnot. So got pretty good at doing stuff. But yeah, it more or less all starts out with measurements, and then you have an idea of what you want, and boom, that's exactly how this came out. Really, not really much else to say. But yeah, so I get to explaining this. This is a simplified version of a oil catch can and a coolant reservoir put together. You can see the oil catch can on the left with a nice long panel filter, two 6AN fittings, and a drain at the bottom. And to the right, we have the coolant side with a nice filler neck, filler cap, and a little feed and return. I'll probably add 2 of these. That's not final yet, but as you can see, the shape of it, it's arched so it can fit right over the wheel well. In between the wheel well and the battery box, there's like a nice little section. And yeah, I feel like this would be perfect for it. All the coolant connections are at the back anyway, and the valve cover openings are also around the same area. So why not put both of these together and save space in the engine bay? Try and make everything as tucked and nice as possible. So these are the parts that we got here. We got a nice panel filter, a couple lines, fittings, petcocks, a bunch of stuff here. So all really ready for this. It's a filler neck. It's really nice. Mishimoto. So we're basically ready to do this. I'm just gonna chop out a couple of templates so we can double check, make sure all of our measurements are proper. Probably gonna use the Silhouette Cameo for this. Same thing we use to cut out our stickers, if I got any of them laying around. But yeah, head on over to Systematic CO. All stickers are printed in-house with this. Yeah, so let's stop wasting time and let's get this model made. Okay. Right, so we successfully went from CAD, computer-aided design, to CAD, cardboard-aided design. So as you can see, this is more or less how it's going to look. It's a tight fit for the oil filter because I want it to be like more or less pressed in. Remember, this is going to be made out of aluminum. This is only rubber. So this should create a nice little indent as you're pressing it in. But yeah, this is basically how big it is and how it's going to look. You can see how it is divided just by straight to the sides. Get this extra piece over here. Just insert that. But that's basically how it's going to be. It can hold a good amount of oil and a good amount of coolant, so it's not that small. But yeah, this thing is actually pretty cool. So next step is to wait for it to stop raining and test this on the car. Yeah, all right, nice 71-degree day, nice and cool. Let's go ahead and test fit this thing. Look at her patiently waiting to start. wait till it's time to cut this hood. Right, so what we're looking for is if we design the arch properly and if we, I guess, like utilize as much space as possible, really. So you can see we need to come back a few more. Say we just extend this piece and just extend it out. That'd be cool. That way we can have more. And I think we'll go another probably like 4 inches down. That looks actually really nice sitting right here. So let's go ahead and take our measurements and modify it, throw back in the design, and then get this thing cut. Right, back to the drawing board. All right, guys, after making those 2 revisions, let's go ahead and see how it fits. So you can see I ain't bother making the full thing. I just decided to extend out the parts that actually we decided to extend on. And let's see. Oh, not bad. Oh wow, that's actually really nice. So much better. She just actually sits down in there now. Look at that. All right, so I'm pretty happy with this design. Let's go ahead and turn it into the real thing. Right, we have our 5052 aluminum, our model, a couple of the fittings, and yeah, that's about everything we need. Let's go ahead and get this to Raymond. All right, here we are, back again. That's cool. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I hate when I get too close together because Alright guys, next day here, we went from cardboard to aluminum. This thing looks just amazing. Let's take it out in the light. Holy crap. Raymond does his thing every single time. Look at this. Oh man, look at those welds. Amazing, amazing. From computer to cardboard to reality. It's just, damn, this thing is amazing. This thing is amazing. So you can see we have our Mishimoto coolant cap, carbon fiber. We made that extra $10 choice. Our nice K&N air filter. I think it's a cabin air filter, but this thing is like pressed in here. This thing is like super solid. Like you can't even like take it out. You gotta really pry it out. Spent like I guess like an hour over there filing to get this thing perfect. So we have our 2 6AN fittings and our 1 10AN fitting for the coolant side. Remember, also coolant side, all side. And this is our nice drain with a nice petcock to, help us drain this without removing the entire thing, or getting like peeling off the filter and putting like a squeegee on it. This should make our life super easy. Let's go ahead, size this up. There's only one more thing to do. We have to now make our tabs. We gotta take it back so they can be welded. But off rip, I'm thinking one tab on this side, one tab on that side, and I guess one tab up top. And then this thing will be complete. Boom. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? Alright, sorry guys. I actually forgot to film an outro for this. And you can see I already started on the next adventure. You guys will see that probably in the next video or whatever. But yeah, this thing fits amazingly. It's gotta touch up a couple paints where I need to. This tab is actually really fancy looking. I like that. I might paint that black so you can't, it matches the back and it just looks like this thing is floating. But wow, this thing is nice. Third tab all the way down there. It's pretty cool. So that's really about it. You see I screw on my 10AN fitting. Gonna go into this fitting right here into the cold side of the coolant. That'll be our fill. A nice little Mishimoto carbon fiber cap. Look at that, that's nice. And our K&N filter. That's like securely pressed in. Look at that, we have lots of room for oil. Lots of room for oil. And I'm confident that this won't burst off under pressure. But look at that, all the fittings are nice and strategically placed. Both of these, one here, one to the back. This is really nice. Of course, man, R&D, lots of R&D. But that's about it for this video, guys. Let me know how you like the cash can in the comment section, or let me know if you want me to design one of your own. That'd be really cool. This one came out amazingly, so sheesh. But yeah, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget, never stop modifying.